Hello, gentle people. Hope you all walking good today. So let's talk about it as we look forward and we look ahead to the World Athletic Championships, which is going to be held this year in Oregon in just a few days. It begins July 15th and it runs through the 24th. We're looking forward to how our Jamaican delegation will be doing. More importantly, though, let's take a recap of Shericka Jackson, her journey, how she has evolved, transitioning from a 400-meter runner to a sprint queen. So let's take a look. So who is Shericka Jackson? Let's look at her journey. She was born in St. Anne, Jamaica, July 16th, 1994. So that puts her at about 27 years old. She's definitely done a lot in those 27 years, moved a lot throughout Jamaica, many different transitions, and probably that will help to explain her transition as well from a distance runner, 400 meters, to a sprint princess or queen, however you want to label her. But let's look at her emerging as the sprint champion that she is right now. Shericka's love for track and field emerged. I'm talking about her love for track and field, not just doing track and field, but her love for track and field emerged in her last year of high school. Prior to that point, she was not very interested in a career. She just did it just to do it, to kill time, so to speak. She actually thought she was very slow, so she was not very motivated until the last year of high school. And then moving on to UTech, she started to focus more, and that's where she fell in love with track even more. And specifically, she did the 400 meter. So she worked hard. Despite all the training and all the injuries that she encountered, yes, she did feel discouraged at certain points of her career because there were some times where her body was not aligned with her will and where she wanted to be. But resilience and her tenacity, as we can see, has certainly paid off. So historically, the 400-meter runners are often not spoken about. So although Shericka was in that category, she started to transition. She didn't transition for fame or for money. She found that she really loved the shorter sprints, and it also allowed her to diversify her skill set. She really switched because she was well-rounded and a hard worker, but she was reluctant at first because it was very hard on her body, transitioning from a 400 meter to the 200 and now the 100. Today, because of Shericka's hard work and dedication, she's a national champion, a world champion, and also an Olympic champion. She has certainly risen to the occasion of her skill set. Today, Shericka's national standing and global standing is evident, and she has gotten the support from new sponsorships and campaigns from companies such as Puma, Scotiabank. All of these companies help to support her career, her training schedule, and it ensures that Shericka has the resources so that she can continue to grow her career as she represents Jamaica. So as we look forward to Oregon, let's take a quick look at the 100 women's lineup. As we look forward to Oregon, let's take a look at the 100 meters for the women. The top 3 qualifiers for the 100 meters are Shericka Jackson, Elaine Thompson Herah, and Shelly and Fraser Pryce. All of these ladies are fast, very fast, as we know. But how they will finish in this particular final in Oregon will depend on their start, their dry phase, and their overall comfort during the race as they speed down to see who will win the World Championship this year. As we know, a lot is decided by how a race begins. Historically, Elaine and Shelly usually have very great starts. Shericka, however, has had to work on her start over the years. She has had to overcome her mental focus on the start so that she's more open to the rest of the race. overcoming the hurdle of having a slower start compared to the other two ladies mentioned has been a part of the work that Shericka has had to do. However, Shericka's long legs are one of her greatest assets. She also has a great horizontal drive, which creates great force to propel her forward during the race, which enables her to make up ground from a slower start. But let's not discount the work that Shericka has done to improve her start, and often she's out of the blocks, similar to Mommy Rocket. And as I mentioned those ladies, I just remember it takes me right back to Tokyo when we had a clean sweep in the 100 meters. I'm hoping for the same in Oregon this year. I want a clean sweep. I want all three ladies to be on top of the podium, representing Jamaica and shining like the bright star that we are. We little, but we talawa. And did I mention that the top 3 times in the 100 meter year to date for 2020 has been obtained by our 3 Jamaican ladies, Shelly, Shericka, and Elaine. Okay, we've talked about the 100 meters. Let's talk about the 200 now. As mentioned, after Shericka transitioned from the 400 meters, she went to the 200 meters. So the 200 meters has not been the smoothest road for Shericka. Yes, she has done well, but she has learned some hard lessons on this road. Lessons which has helped to propel her to where she is now, and just given her life experiences that are invaluable to being a fierce and a global competitor. Most recently, you will remember that Shericka qualified for the 4x100 meters, even though she did not qualify for her signature event, the 200 meters. Despite that hurdle, she focused, did so wonderful in the 4x1, and helped the Jamaican team succeed at the last Olympics. Shericka, Shelly, and Elaine will be representing Jamaica in the 200 meters in Oregon. Outside of the Jamaican delegation, the other person in the 200 meters in Oregon that is worth mentioning is Abby Steiner, who is representing the USA. Abby Steiner had the fastest time for the 200 meters this year, up until Shericka. Year-to-date 2020, Abby had the fastest time in the 200 meters until June, when Shericka set a new bar at the Jamaican trials with 20:55, which is the 3rd fastest time in history. Florence is number 1 and Elaine has the number 2 time, but Shericka is in the record books as being one of the fastest women right now in the 200 meters ever. So as we look forward to Oregon, it seems Elaine is healing or being careful during this time. We have seen these situations before with Elaine where she's extra cautious until the main event. The main event being a big international race such as the World Athletic Championships or the Olympics. Some are saying that Elaine is saving her speed for Oregon, and it could also be said that Shericka is in the best shape of her life and is executing at a phenomenal level at the moment. So as we look to Oregon and the World Athletic Championships, we are cheering for all our Jamaican athletes, men and women, but we just wanted to big up Shericka and give you a good summary to help you to just be excited for this woman as she pursues her ultimate dreams. She has grown so much and has learned from all the years of training, prior errors, while remaining modest and positive. We would like to refer her. Although Shericka is often very serious on the track, she's a fun-loving person who smiles a lot when not in the race zone. Her vibrant energy shines through, as you can always see during interviews, and it is quite infectious. With her birthday being July 16th, with the good luck Team Jamaica in Oregon, bring home all the medals. So Shericka, we wish you all the best as you go to Oregon, and we just wanted to show you how much we love and appreciate you. Good luck to Team Jamaica.
sure to like, subscribe, share, and drop a wall one in the comment section when you subscribe. Also, don't forget to visit us at allsportsjamaica.com